Curling coverage in May, you say? I thought I'd never see the day. Alas, it's here. We're live from Oakville, Ontario for the 2022 U18 Canadian Championships. My name is Andrew Denny, and on my left, I'm joined by 2022 Canadian New Holland Junior Champion, Landon Rooney of Ontario. Landon, how are you this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to be here. First time casting. It should be fun.
Landon, you're a professional already. I can tell by your candor and your approach that everything is going to go great for our feature match here on Sheet 6 between Prince Edward Island and Alberta number 1. Team's wasting no time here as we've already got action in the hack. Alberta will have the hammer to open this matchup, and it should be an exciting one. Landon, you're a Canadian champion. What's it like to win a Canadian championship?
It's pretty surreal, to be honest. Still hasn't really sunk in. Yeah, just pretty amazing feeling.
Of course, and naturally so. It was quite a performance you put on in Stratford, especially in front of your hometown crowd. I know you're a local of this area, so it must be a little extra special to win it on home ice.
Yeah, the crowd at Stratford was pretty fantastic. Didn't know that we'd get that much support. And it was nice seeing all the other teams come out and really cheer us on for the final.
Yeah, what a crowd that was as our opening salvo ends up drifting through the house. And Alberta will be happy to place a corner guard. Looks like they're going to get after it right away with our lead, Colby Yacy. We've seen conditions this week be extremely fast, and I feel like this game will continue that trend. Splits hog to hog nearing almost 16 seconds for T-line.
Oliver Little. 66. Very good.
As that corner guard will be established. It's a nice tight one.
Knock a little left off. Yeah.
PI wasting no time getting the broom down. They want another stone top 4. They're going to try and apply some pressure to Alberta early in this game. Nate McRae is our lead for Team Prince Edward Island as he delivers.
Yeah. Trying to pull back, couldn't really. Leave it.
You're there. Hey.
Whoa.
You're top 4.
If you can. Seamus. Hey, little up.
I think you're...
This rock taking its time to find the curl.
No, you're not.
13-5 again.
As it'll drift to the back of the house. However, sticking around on the back line. Landon, what's your preferred way to open up a first end?
So what we've been playing this year is just usually top 4 for our first rock. It's nice to bank some time and just feel out the ice. Especially with ice this fast, it's pretty easy to get in trouble. Just miss a draw, 1 or 2 here or there. I know in our first game at the Nationals, I probably threw 3 draws through the house. So nice to start simple.
Yeah, definitely easy to have those draws. Just kind of get excited, kick a little heavy, and we've all been there. Some of us more than others. Alberta now employing their corner guard as they draw to the edge of the 8-foot, just behind T-line. Really nice stone there.
15-5, Seamus.
You're hearing a 15-5 hog-to-hog time, so a little slower than what we had yesterday, but still a exemplary playing surface here for our athletes as Seamus Herlihy now will deliver.
I love that name.
That's a great name. You don't even need a nickname when your name's that good.
Yeah, Nate, right in.
They're sweeping to make this curl. Just to get it to finish up a bit as it looks a little heavy as it'll bounce off. Pops that yellow stone open. Alberta now checking to see how much of that stone they can see. Looks like they're going to like to throw board weight at this. Well, it looks wide open from this angle. The only angle that matters is the one from the hack, and that task will fall to Oliver Burton.
Easy. Yeah. Whoa. Easy. Whoa. Easy. Whoa. Roll away. Whoa. Easy. And you roll.
Go, Ollie.
That'll be on the nose. And we'll have to apologize to Justice Jacques, who's actually playing the second stones, but plays vice for this team, Alberta. So big apologies there to Mr. Jacques. Please don't send me any angry emails. Herlihy now with his second.
Whoa. Line's good.
Closer to 10.
Nate, gotta go. Nate, turn. All the way. Yep. Nate, right in.
They're sweeping to make this one curl once again.
Yep. No roll.
No roll.
We'll remove the yellow stone. The shooter
Good.
Wide.
drifts out of the
I
house.
think too much ice.
So a collection of red stones now accumulating at the back of the house, and a lone corner guard for Alberta to work
Maybe a
with.
little wide. It said too much
They
ice.
seem happy to continue to play the come-around game. Always a good feeling with Hammer.
Did you say 11?
His second was good.
Jacques now with his second.
Whoa! Whoa! T-line! Whoa! T-plus! Oliver only. We're heavy. Okay, well then. Want to go deep? No.
Yeah, we're
Mine's
deep.
fine.
It might stick.
14-3.
This rock seems to be a little heavy, and it'll drift through the house, but remain in play. So a small unforced error there for the Alberta squad, but certainly nothing to worry about. They've got the lone shot stone.
Gonna feel. Just 9.
I think one thing these guys
9-5.
got to remember is to
Should be
use their
alright.
sweepers.
9-5 should be
Fast
alright.
ice is definitely great for sweeping.
Yeah, certainly brings the team shots more into play and empowers your team. Sweepers might not like it as much as they have to work a little harder, but that's what they're there for. Connor Bruce now delivers.
Nate, turn. Gotta go. Yeah. Right to it. Yep. Right in.
So end up nosing that corner guard, playing an impromptu run back. So a nice result there for Prince Edward Island, as they'll spill that out as well. And it's a lone Prince Edward Island stone sitting just biting the back 12. You see that really nice angle on that run back.
Waited and hit the other side, but
Squibs it through and splits the uprights of those two red stones.
A little bit up.
Oliver Burton now, the real Oliver Burton.
Up! Really wide. 8. Whoa! 9. Wide. 9. Whoa! Coming down. Whoa! Justice.
8. 7, 8.
Whoa!
8.
Whoa! Line's perfect.
7.
I can go now.
We're 7.
No, don't want to be
We're-
T. Don't want to be T. Don't want to
We're
be T.
just above T.
Now Rock catching some very nice late finish as it'll settle
Other side.
mostly in the 8-foot behind corner. That's a great angle there of how nice that come around was.
about 15, Connor.
9, 15.
Not always easy to make those draws in the first end, but Team Alberta making it look pretty routine at this point. Connor Bruce now with his second.
Close.
Line's
5,
tight.
6.
Should be okay.
Clean.
Where?
And clean.
Top 4.
That's tight.
This rock tracking a little bit more.
Whoa. Don't need it.
Nice
They're
shot.
by the corner guard with ample room as they'll pop the shot yellow stone back open once again.
Hawks.
Okay.
Alberta with most of that stone open has a nice opportunity to throw a nice quiet shot at this one and potentially roll back under that corner guard. Burton with his second.
Whoa!
Board.
Right off.
Board.
Justice.
Board.
Hard, Justice.
Board.
Hard.
Board. Board.
Justice Jacques now working to make this one curl.
Get on the red.
Pull your roll.
It's not rolling much.
They'll find purchase and bop that on the nose. Alberta sitting 2 as of right now.
12-6 on our head.
They do have hammer in this first end by virtue of the draw to the pin.
12-6 on the head, so about board weight, I'd say. For this, probably throw.
Still
control.
accessible here for PEI skip
Control.
Isaiah Dalton, my apologies.
Last one, theirs was 12-6. So 11 should be fine.
Yeah. I don't think you're curling enough if you go wide though.
Well, the stone mostly open. Not quite a pressure shot, but you're certainly not one you want to miss in the first end. You know an awful lot about throwing the 7 and 8 rock there, Landon. What's the pressure like?
Yeah, it's why we earn the big bucks, right? Yeah, especially that 8th rock can definitely make or break an end.
Yeah, undoubtedly, and the big bucks do matter. Because Isaiah will end up hitting that on the high side, jamming.
Right here.
Maybe would have liked to see a little less weight on that, just to try and keep the shooter.
We know this path better.
Yeah, we've seen this ice be very weight sensitive to just how hard you're throwing it, and it'll change the break point on you if you do overthrow your stone.
Pretty close to what your draw felt like.
What you were giving us for draw the button will be close.
Like maybe 2 feet. Yeah, like you want to bury it half. Okay. Don't want to bury it all. Got it.
You might see some teams in this situation just split the house, secure their 2. I'd imagine that if they were to split the house, PEI would probably concede the 2 and just hit the open one. But
Not heavy.
based on how good they've been making their draws so far, I don't hate this call though.
No.
Yeah, certainly a path they're familiar with at this point. It's up to Kinley Burton, who's playing skip for this Alberta rink.
Top 8. T line. T. 6, 7. We're 6. We're 6. Pretty much frozen.
Okay.
Good throw.
Right to it.
Draw on top of
Yeah.
it. You like
there.
top 4, 15-5, you sweep it.
Okay.
Draw onto it.
Yeah.
15-5.
It's a great execution there for Alberta, as
15.
they'll currently be sitting 2. A bit of an age difference between these 2 rinks. PEI the younger squadron, but age isn't everything in this sport. Dalton now with his final stone here in the first.
That looked real light. Wasn't bad though.
As that will make contact, but it'll still spill too far.
It looked really light.
And the sweeper saying they thought it was light and easy to be fooled in that spot. That spot will be right up to speed now at this point.
Good.
So it'll be an open draw for 3 for Alberta, as they've already secured at least 2, pending any sort of disaster, which I don't foresee coming. Do you, Landon?
No, it should be pretty routine.
You got it.
A deep breath there for Mr. Burton as he contemplates, collects, and delivers.
I don't think we can kill it. We can't really kill it. How are we? We're really good. I think we can go. Okay, we want to go a little bit. Oh, crap. Oh, that just died.
Yeah, so the fresh pebble there coming into play, and that draw will pull up short.
Oh, fine.
It'll only be 2 for Alberta here in the first end with hammer, but hard to say only when you get your deuce with hammer in the first end. 2-0 our score as we'll proceed to the second. That's a great shot here of our setup here at the Oakville Curling Club. Lots of fans in the stands, lots of fans on the warm side of the glass. The kitchen is roaring. They had the tunes going this afternoon. It's a great environment here in Oakville. And if you're in the Greater Toronto area, you can still get tickets to this event. Come on up to the door and you can still come and watch this event live. We've got great seating available, great amenities. But if you're comfortable at home watching the game via Curling Canada's YouTube stream, which you're tuned into right now, then have it your way. Landon, what do you prefer, live curling or curling on TV?
Ooh, good question. I'd have to say live. Sometimes I find curling on TV can be a bit stale. I like being in person. You can really feel the energy.
Heavy.
Yeah, you can certainly get the sounds of the game as well. You know, you feel the intensity.
Okay, well then.
Colby Yacey opening us up here in our second end. And 2-0 the score in favor of Alberta after the first end.
14-9.
You got so far out there, Kinley.
Yeah.
As that rock will cover the pin. Maybe a couple feet deeper than ideally what they wanted, but certainly nothing to panic over. You know, Leeds, they're very picky. They like making all their shots perfect. Speaking of lead, this is Nate McRae throwing lead for Prince Edward Island.
Yep, hard. Hard.
This PEI is going to elect to hit this stone.
Hard. Hard. Yeah, hard. You got it. No. Yeah, right.
Hard.
Right in. You got it.
Right.
Sweeping to keep it straight.
No.
Hard.
11-2. Just more eyes.
And that rock will spill out of the house, but still makes contact. And
Okay.
back to what is essentially square one.
No, can I have the... okay, I guess we're going this turn now.
Burton electing to draw back into the top of the button, maybe top of the forefoot. Yacey now with his second.
Lions feels like what? A little bit less. A little bit less, guys.
You can see Alberta electing to play the fresh side of the sheet as well, where that draw pulled up short on them last end. So perhaps a conceded effort to regain some congruency in this sheet as they played the center out to the left-hand side of your screen for most of the end in the first. That rock stops behind the tee line.
More. Control again. More.
PEI still going to hit.
Same.
Okay.
Go 11-2. Don't change anything.
Okay.
Perhaps they were thinking blank right from the get-go. Little defense early in the game to get acclimated and never hurt anyone.
Mine's a little better.
Whoa. Looks okay.
Clean, Connor.
Jamin. Yep.
Yeah.
Go. Right in.
Right to it for most of it.
You got it. Yep. Right to nose. Nice shot.
Stick around.
Yeah, that's a nice shot as that'll roll to the wing ever so gingerly.
Easy. Okay, easy. Easy. I think we got speed.
Alberta will be happy to play with rocks in the house here and trade hits. As they lead 2-0. Only the second end of our 8-end contest here at the 2022 Under-18 Canadian Championships.
Medium. Medium. Hard. Really hard.
This is Justice Jacques.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Go.
That'll be on the nose.
9-9.
Like I said, Landon, bank a little time, get comfortable out there, stay warm.
No. Control.
Around 11.
Perhaps later in the game we'll see PEI begin to throw a couple of corner guards and mix it up a little, but no point in going too crazy too early.
Yeah, only down 2. Tons of game to go. No need to panic yet.
Nate, gotta go. Yep. Hard, you got it. Yep, right.
They're sweeping to make the Seamus Hurley
Yep.
offering curl. And pretty close to nose.
10-9.
And PEI is happy to see those stones work their way to the wings. Could make the blank a little bit easier if Alberta doesn't execute the hit and roll back to the center. Jacques now with his second.
Easy.
And that'll be on the outside and roll away.
That was more?
You can see the Alberta rink working to make that curl with the sweeping, but just didn't quite come up. Grants PEI the opportunity to now throw the rock to the other side of the house and give Alberta another look at it.
T-line.
Hurley he now with his second.
Yep. Right in. Where? Corner's okay.
Okay.
Yep, right to T-line. You got it.
Sweeper's working this one feverishly.
Looks like it hit something at the end there. Just a 2.
It'll pull up late for a corner
That's
guard.
fine. Nice shot.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. going to be a straight peel here for Alberta. At this point, Landon, if you're Alberta, you're probably happy to concede a blank, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Especially in an even end. Get your force in the third, and you're looking really good.
Yes. Really hard. You got to roll it. I got it.
Yeah, it's certainly a discussion worth having for some of the younger teams to talk about when to score. You know, the even ends and containing the hammer in the latter portion of those even ends is exceptionally valuable. And
absolutely, yeah.
Certainly something that your team must take to heart.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely play more aggressively in the even ends. I wouldn't mind if PEI blanked the next end too if they got the chance. Hammer in 4 is pretty good.
Connor Bruce now, his first.
Where?
Whoa.
Just T-line. Right here. Right here.
You sure?
All you.
You got room, curl it.
Right here.
Sweepers are watching this one attentively.
You got room, curl it.
Just leave
Yeah,
it.
finish it. No.
Really good.
And that's a great shot there from Mr. Bruce.
Yeah, 15-3.
Very nice restraint on the sweep as well. You know, on ice this fast, it can feel like that rock is just crawling down the sheet. So it takes a little bit of second thinking to ease off, wait for the rock to come down, and then finish it into the appropriate spot.
Easy. Hard. Yeah, right up.
Clean.
Easy. Right up.
Clean.
Clean. Just clean. Just clean. Just clean.
Oliver Burton's offering is on the nose, and
Good sweep.
that's every sweeper's favorite 5-letter word, clean.
What? Good.
Normal.
11. Normal.
Normal.
I'm so happy to trade hits here in the second end. PEI is going to play another hit. Connor Bruce now.
Close. Whoa. Looks good.
Way out there. Way out.
Not a brush laid to it as of yet.
Wide.
Yeah. Really drifted out there. 9-8. Weight was good.
And Skip confirming that it was the right weight, just slid a little wide.
Yeah.
That rock ends up rolling out of the house after making contact, so
Low 15s.
certainly not a miss, but one you would have liked to have stuck around in the house. Now Alberta gets a free look to just draw back
If you give
to
us a high
the center
14,
line, and it's going to make your
Are you sure?
blank campaign just a little bit trickier.
Okay. You want this?
Kinley Burton now. Skipped for Alberta. His first.
Yeah, we can't really hurt it. Can't really hurt it. Keep a broom down. T. Oh yeah, we're a little bit up.
Back 8. No, we're close.
T line. I don't want to go. Back 4.
We're in. We're good.
We're back house. Yeah, I jumped that. I jumped that.
Good throw.
Okay, it's a good throw though.
So that rock will drift to the back of the house, and perhaps memories of that draw for 3 in the first end coming back
that's my
to Kinley's mind. But
Thought it was better there.
mission accomplished with that stone there. PEI still going to be hitting no matter what. It would be rather bold to freeze to this, wouldn't it, Landon?
Yeah, like I said earlier, 7 ends to go, tons of time.
Yeah.
And teaching patience is another huge aspect of youth developmental curling. Isaiah Dalton now, his first.
Seamus! Seamus!
Seamus! Whoa!
Oh, easy, easy. Nate.
Nice quiet weight on this one.
Here, boy, you're good. Whoa.
Sweeping to make it curl. That'll be on the nose.
Good shot.
So a lone PEI stone sits in the back of the forefoot.
11-4.
Yeah. 11-4.
Yeah, I don't think the camera's on me, but it definitely is.
On this, the AMJ Campbell sponsored sheet, and coincidentally, the coach of
Team PEI's name is AJ Campbell. No relation, I hope. AMJ Campbell, been a long-time partner of Curling Canada in many of our events. Happy to see them sponsoring at a local level as well here in Oakville. Burton now with his second.
Clean. Easy. Easy. You're fine. Just clean it. Just clean it.
And that'll be on the nose. Rock still behind T-line, and it'll be up to Isaiah Dalton of Prince Edward Island to remove that stone and attempt to roll out. You can see they're taking a little bit of extra ice here to promote that roll out as much as they can.
I was like, we're okay, Justice.
Well, they're actually switching turns.
I'm like, yeah, that's pretty close. We're probably easy out. Yeah. At the end.
Could be by request. I didn't catch on the microphone, but regardless, final stone here in the second for PEI.
I think they're sticking.
Hurley on the sweep. End to end.
No, it's wrong.
He'll make contact
Great shot.
and roll out. Excellent shot there for the blank for Prince Edward Island. 2-0 remains our score in favor of Alberta, the team out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. This is 2022 U18 Canadian Championship action. A reminder, if you want to follow up on any news or events, you can check Curling Canada out on most major social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and a newly minted TikTok account, which I think is a big hit with some of the youth. And all of those handles are at Curling Canada. Landon, you're about to wear a maple leaf. Does that give you any extra pressure? Does it feel like it's heavier than an Ontario crest?
You know what? I haven't really thought about it that much, but yeah, I guess so. It's a lot different representing your province than your country for sure.
Absolutely. I'm not trying to spook you. I'm just, you know, some of us will never make it to that level, so you got to live vicariously through those who have done it or will do it.
Yeah, you're not more. Definitely not more.
Colby Yacey now getting us started here in the third. 2-0 the score in favor of Alberta with number 1. PEI retaining hammer after a very nice blank. Played for the blank the entire way and executed perfectly.
16-1. Top 4. Top 8. All the way, boys.
I wouldn't be surprised if this end was very much like the last.
16-1.
Yeah, no doubt that Alberta is going to be probably lobbing most of their first stones into the house, up 2 at this point. No need for that center guard to try and instigate anything. And PEI, like you said, you didn't hate the blank in the third end as well, and if they're hitting, then perhaps that's on their radar as well.
Train it! Train it! Yeah! Train it! Gotta go! Yeah!
Scheduled for 8 ends here at this event, and shortens up the game a little bit, but doesn't change the sense of urgency.
Nice shot. 11.
Nate McRae's offering finds purchase and rolls to the wing with a very nice hit. Colby Yacey now.
Whoa! Easy up! Oliver. Hard for peace. Hard. Okay. Oh, Oliver. Just
Very nicely done there from Mr. Yacey. Has an extensive resume. He's obviously a U18 provincial champion in 2022, but he was a U20 provincial semifinalist as well, and a Ray Kingsmith Memorial champion as well.
I assume 2. Just give 2, and if you want 3, we can
So not short on accolades. Nate McRae now for Team Prince Edward Island.
Line tight. Where? Just 2, 3.
Can't. You've got 2, maybe 3.
Okay. I'd say drag it in. It's curling a lot. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Right in. Yep. Famous. Right in.
Those are too far to use anyway.
Yep, get it fighting. You got it. You got it.
Okay.
So an attempt to throw a corner guard there, over curls a little, and they tried to run an audible to bring that stone into the house as we're starting to get into wider territory.
We are doing the draw.
Still a very tight corner guard and a valuable rock if you're Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, we're not light.
Justice Jacques now.
Back 4, back 8. Whoa. Yeah, we're cruising.
Watch, it's gonna die.
Back house.
They've been dying a lot.
Whoa. Back,
Can't go.
back 8.
Back 8, back 12.
Yeah,
14-6.
we're back house. Back 8.
Okay.
That rock will squib to the back of the house, perhaps just a little heavy out of the hack, but
14-5.
really impressed by the communication here of this Alberta rink and of the PEI rink for U18 curlers. They certainly have a very high level of maturation in their game. Really effective communication skills. You hear that chatter from the sweepers letting their skipper know, hey, I think we're deep here. Must be nice to have sweepers that can execute that at a very high level, eh, Landon?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they definitely make me look pretty good.
Is that a skip being humble? I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, I feel like I should have known that.
You're a different breed, Mr. Rooney.
Why Connor ever?
He's called Connor.
That was a situation where I wouldn't have hated seeing PEI try and wrap that corner guard. Alberta's rock was in the back 8. It wasn't too much of a threat. But this does allow them to get the blank, so still a good situation.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I'll catch it. Go, 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 go.
And the corner guard is peeled. And I definitely agree with you on the threat level about that stone in the back 8. It could have been ignored, but you know, maybe not quite in line with the plan for a blank.
2 or 3. Just give us 2. Give us 2. Okay. And if you want 3, you can get 3.
Seamus Hurley now.
Way less.
2, 3.
Way less.
Yeah. Hard. Gotta go. Yeah. Right in. Gotta go. Yeah.
Seamus was a winner of a provincial science fair in 2019, and he might not only have the best name at this competition, but probably the best hair, too.
Oh, I'm very jealous of that hair.
Yeah, me too. Maybe next life. On to third stones now. Oliver Burton getting us going.
Can't hurt it though.
Speaking of nice hair, Oliver's not doing too bad himself.
5, 6.
Yeah,
Really good. 6, 7.
what's the lexicon for that? The cabbage, the lettuce?
14.
I'm not sure. I feel like I've picked up too many
It's too heavy.
odd colloquialisms in my attempt to stay youthful.
Wrong word.
That'll slip to the back of the 8-foot, and right on top of that AMJ Campbell logo. Still a fait accompli there if you're Alberta. It's in the house, and it's pretty well assumed that that PEI is going to be hitting.
Control.
As Connor Bruce settles into the hack. And delivers.
It's okay.
Seamus. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Right in. Whoa. Whoa. Nate. Hard roll.
So they'll bring that over, and it'll hit on the nose.
Nice shot.
Connor Bruce is a winner of the Grade 9 Math Award. So a bright future for him, undoubtedly. Yes.
11-6, so he's good.
Oliver Burton now, his second.
Clean. Easy down. Whoa. Clean.
Now we're easy down.
Clean. Just clean. Just clean.
Just like clean.
Just clean.
Burton will be competing in the upcoming 2022 Canada Winter Games trials. And you can bet he's got that one on his radar, and looks to be in fine form here as he makes that shot look easy. A nice open hit. Bruce now with his second. Seeing a lot of similarities here in the third end as we did in the second end. A couple rocks behind the tee line. Both teams happy to trade some hits. The teams are on a timer for this event, so certainly worthwhile to bank a couple extra minutes, as that rock will hit and flop to the side. Landon, when you're skipping, how much of your mental capacity does managing the clock take, or is it just an innate skill?
You know what? Usually when I'm skipping, I don't actually look at the clock. I leave that to my lead. I don't think I'm good enough to multitask between trying to call the game and manage my time.
That's a reasonable assumption. As I mean, if I was on the team, I think I'd want my skip spending 100% of their focus on the game at hand and perhaps not on the clerical tasks.
Medium!
On to skip scones, it's Kinley Burton.
Medium up! Medium up! Medium up!
They're sweeping to make this one curl.
Ooh.
Right on the nose. As that rock is crawling its way back to the tee line.
You're probably medium, bud.
And I've definitely played on some teams where the lead is tasked with some of those more interesting tasks. Still a bit of an upgrade over carrying the brooms and collecting the water bottles.
Actually, one of the ways my team has banked some time as well is we usually get our lead to also clean my rock. We found that saved. Even if it's saving like 2 to 3 minutes a game, that's pretty huge when you're coming down to the last end.
Certainly does add up in small portions.
It's okay, maybe a little less.
And every second counts when it comes down to the wire. Isaiah Dalton delivering his first. That's a really nice exercise in trust as well. You know, if you can trust your lead to ensure that that rock is going to be clean, it's a really nice, thing to have on a team. Until your rock picks, and then you've got a fall, man.
If you want, you could throw the same. Yeah. It's easy? Okay, you're going to want to do a second off, you know.
So a nice, easy, breezy house here in the third end. A single Alberta stone sits in the 4-foot in scoring area with PEI stone with another PEI stone in the back outside of the scoring area, but remains in play. Burton now, his final stone for Alberta in the third.
We're up! Medium! Medium! Do we got a piece?
He'll make contact and spill large.
It was just off.
And trying to spin that rock back, and no, and that's going to be a very easy blank call here for Prince Edward Island here in the third end. With not a single stone to be found in our AMJ Campbell houses. You have to think that both teams are starting to get real comfortable now. They probably know what spots they like, what their stones are doing. You forecast maybe we'll see some rocks in play here in the fourth, Landon?
I hope so. I think PI should definitely be throwing at least one corner guard, especially in the fourth end.
Yeah, it's a great time to get busy with it, as you'll see on the scorebug there. 2-0 our score in favor of Alberta 1 via the deuce in the first end with hammer. Prince Edward Island 2 consecutive blanks to match as we'll proceed to the fourth end and throw those rocks to the home end. We appreciate you tuning in on this fine Monday evening. We know you could be anywhere in the world watching anything you want, so we really do appreciate you tuning in to some of the best youth curling that Canada has to offer. And we'll be bringing you additional coverage throughout the week. We're slated for 3 broadcasts tomorrow. First one at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, so set an alarm clock if you're a late sleeping inner, and get the coffee ready. Meanwhile, it is the evening, so you can enjoy your choice beverage and snack as you watch this game. We're proceeding to the fourth.
Wait only. Gotta go a little bit. Gotta be here, boys. Top 8.
Colby Yacey once again
Top 8. All the way, boys.
coming right into the house here.
Good sweep.
And that's an excellent spot for that stone.
16? Damn.
No.
And Prince Edward Island is going to be happy to hit here once again.
He said that one was 16.
Okay. I got 15 right there.
The 5-rock rule is in play at this event,
So 11.
so there is an opportunity should they want to use a corner guard. They certainly can.
Seamus, hard.
You really gotta go.
Really gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah, hard. He's right in.
Nate McRae's offering is curling big.
Hard.
Really gotta go. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Okay.
And that'll over curl and cruise right on by that stone, and I guess that's the danger of throwing the open hit there in that situation. Alberta will be happy to throw a guard here.
I came out like 9 and I had to pull it back.
Yacey now with his second.
Got room. 1, 2. Room. 2, 3. Line's good. Justice to hair. Yep, hard justice. 3. Whoa. Really diving. Whoa. Nice shot.
Some big late finish on that guard.
That was not bad. Just took off.
Over curled a little bit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Leaves the high side exposed.
15-8.
So ample opportunity here for Prince Edward Island to play a freeze.
Cornwall guard, so.
Yeah.
What do you think of this spot? Do you just want the dead freeze? Do you want to bump that rock a little?
Right now, I'm thinking the dead freeze is pretty nice. If you do end up bumping, it's more than fine. It'll probably be behind the tee line.
Line's okay.
But the freeze here is definitely really good. Get some rocks in play.
Off.
Only if you can.
Sweeper signaling that this offering might be a little spicy.
Lots.
Not on it. 13-8.
Yeah, 13-8 hog to hog as indicated by Isaiah Dalton. And that'll cruise through the house. That rock is a great example of how that little bit of extra weight really does impact the break point of that stone. As you saw, it never really curled up, never had much of a chance.
I think this game, PI has been getting caught on the fast ice. I think they just need to trust that it's going to be very quick and use their sweepers.
4. Really.
Yeah, I was throwing rocks on this surface about 2 weeks ago, and I think I bombed about 8 of my 10 draws through the house. So very, very slick surface and tough to adjust.
It was definitely the ice, Andrew. It definitely was not you.
Do you need an alternate or something? Because I don't know. I feel like I could play for you. I appreciate that.
We'll take you as our overage.
I'll take it. I'll carry the brooms, fill the water, you know, tell you guys you're awesome, you're doing great. Whatever you need.
Yeah. Hard, Nate.
And we saw that Alberta draw slip a little deep and actually bump their own stone, so an opportunity now as the angles are fortuitous for Prince Edward Island.
Yep.
Wait, let's go 11-9.
Shooter will wreck on the guard and actually stick around on the edge, so really
It didn't look tight, was it?
quite a good rock for Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, not a bad
I don't
shot.
love leaving the rock there.
I don't think it changes Alberta's game plan that much as they elect to throw a guard in this spot. Nice tight one, it would seem.
Don't know if I love this call right now. You could just hit that side one and sit 3.
Big 3.
You're up 2. You'll be looking really good for force.
3. 4.
Yeah, aggressive call.
No. 4.
You're a double away from having PEI sitting 2, though it is a very, very flat double. And sticking the shooter around would be
We're right at your broom.
really difficult.
Okay.
Alas, the offering does slip to biting the 8-foot, so still sitting 3.
I don't like that one on the wings.
Normal.
PEI sensing that, yeah, they're going to need a way to get access to the 4-foot here, so Seamus Herlihy is going to be tasked with
Nate.
throwing a hit.
Nate. Hard.
Oh, there you go.
Nate. Yeah.
Keep it straight, Ken.
Hard. Gotta go. Yeah. Hard. All the way. Hard. Yep. Right in. Right in. Right in.
It'll overcurl a little and
Turn. Hey.
miss the pile at the back, and the shooter spills away.
Bad. Just slipped it in a bit.
Valiant effort, just overcurled, and
Yeah.
a little smooch on that other rock as it went by, but it certainly didn't stay for dinner.
You got it, bud.
So another opportunity here for Alberta as they're going to play this guard once again.
3. Line's good. Whoa. Yeah, you got one. Line's good. 3. Little tight. 2.5. Line's good. 2.5. 2. Over and off. 2. Over and off. 2.5. Over and off. 2.5. Over and off. Just slid tight.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Oliver Burton's offering overcurls just a smidge. Still does a good enough job of protecting that stone on the top of the button.
Oh, yeah. 2.5.
Hit and
Barely any
roll.
roll to get that.
Yeah, fabulous opportunity here for Prince Edward Island to
Control.
hit and roll frozen, put a little pressure on Alberta, especially that now that stone in the wings is looming a little bit larger.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. The guard call wasn't. It's not horrible, but if PEI can execute this perfectly, then I'm not sure how Alberta's gonna be able to get him.
Nate.
Connor Bruce's offering.
Oh, no. Off.
Yep. Nate. Right in. Yep. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. No roll. Okay.
So make contact and roll just a little bit too far. Really close to perfect.
Right there.
I think you go
Wait,
board.
one more, Ned.
Yeah,
Go
board.
board. Okay. Yes. 4 down. Yes.
Oliver Burton's.
Pack up.
Hard. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Really hard. Hard.
Just by the guard.
Roll. Nice shot.
Really, really great result there for Alberta as they make contact with that PEI stone and flop over on top.
Good throw.
Really tight by that guard. Still had enough room. Nothing to panic over. Perfect weight. Great execution there. That was one of the first shots that felt like Alberta was, you know, a bit of a must-make situation. You didn't want to miss that one. And boy, did they ever execute well. Connor Bruce is second.
Nate. Yeah. Hard. All the way. Right in. Nice shot.
Peel is made. So if you're Prince Edward Island now, you know you're staring at 2 Alberta rocks that are stacked one on top of each other in really good spots. It's going to be tough to score. You know, peeling that guard. Do you think that was the correct call, or did you like something different?
I don't know if I loved peeling the guard. It was pretty high. You could have probably played a little tap to try and get that top 4 one onto the tee, maybe set up a little pocket. But if this guard isn't made well, then PI will have a chance to sit 2.
Yeah, with the way this end has been going, if PEI does have a chance to sit 2, you can bet they're going to take that to the bank.
3.
We got more. We got
Kinley
more.
Burton now with his first.
3, 4. 3, 4. Line's good. 3, 4. Okay.
You sure?
3, 4. 3. Okay, go. Gun it.
Sweepers are working this one.
Keep going.
just dove.
Great finish on that nice tight guard, and seems to be covering
Like,
all the right
we
angles.
feel they put up another guard, we have nothing. So I think we have to.
You can play that quiet, come around ever so gingerly, and play it on the nose and just sort of spill those 2 rocks away. You don't need to technically remove them from play. You can still orchestrate a skipper's deuce here.
Yeah, PI's got a really good opportunity here. They don't even need to, I mean, they can't, but if they can just beak that top 4-1, get rid of that back, Alberta 1's going to have to make this guard pretty good.
12! 12! Forward!
Yeah, momentum shifting hands a couple times this end, despite what the house looks like. There have been plenty of opportunities for the Prince Edward Island rink. Isaiah Dalton now with his first in the 4th end.
James, close. James. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Nate, if you can.
Maybe just a little bit more weight than they'd anticipated, as this is running straight on them. Make contact. Shooter will spill away, and they'll lose 1 Alberta stone in the process.
Yeah.
Shooter does hang on for just a little biter.
That's okay.
Stove's nothing. Yeah, just off.
Yeah, you can see just that little bit extra weight. The curl just not coming quite as naturally.
Yeah, but up.
Nice to stick that shooter around, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So the question now for Alberta is, where do you place a stone to not hurt yourself, really?
hit.
I think I'd be tempted just to throw another guard here. It looks like that yellow is already almost fully buried, so anything on the right-hand side of the center line from this point of
If you
view,
screw this up, it's a double for 3.
you'll make them throw a real tough one.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. If they execute a guard perfect, it would be extremely difficult for PEI to score even. It would take a very finesse draw.
Oh, it looks like he's going to change his call here.
Roll in for second.
Playing a little safer, and now choosing to hit that rock on the wing.
This is okay, too. Definitely a scoreboard call here.
Yep, eliminate the risk.
Medium down.
The only thing he doesn't want to do here is roll just like 2 rocks to the left, because then he might set up a double.
Medium down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That's good.
They'll roll it back in a little, and like you said, that's a pretty natural looking double.
Hey, great throw. Perfect. Good throw.
Still need to throw that pretty hard to get all that granite moving, but it's certainly there.
I'm not too confident about that.
I don't think I see a jam opportunity either on that stone, and the PEI stone just biting on the back.
Now where are they? Like their first shot.
Just draw.
I think that's good action. That's
Okay.
last
Like,
resort.
I guess you put our draw. I mean,
So Prince Edward Island is going to trust their skipper and his draw weight, and they're going to try and find the side of the button here to score a single.
Yeah, this is okay, too. If you make this really good, it's only a 1-point game.
Yeah, and that's one of those confidence booster shots, you know. As soon as you make that one, if
Half in the button.
you make a really tough shot against a stone that is looking really good to steal, it's a great boost for your team's morale. Final stone at 4, coming your way.
Line's really tight. Seamus. Seamus.
no, we don't.
Seamus in. Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Yeah, sweepers are really going on this one. Doesn't look like it has the gas from here. Sweepers agree. So pulling up just a little light is going to result in a steal of 2 here for Alberta in the 4th. We'll throw it to a quick break. We'll put the tunes on for you. Don't go anywhere. Go refresh your beverage. Grab another bowl of chips. We'll be right back. 4-0 our score here in our feature sheet at the 2022 U18 Canadian Curling Championship, live from the Oakville Curling Club. That's a great shot there of 224 Allen Street. And a lovely home here for this championship, and a very hospitable one. So a big thank you to all the staff and volunteers at the Oakville Curling Club, as they've made us feel great, and so far a wonderful iteration of this championship. Alberta leading our feature game 4-0 over Prince Edward Island. Alberta had a very productive first end with Hammer taking 2, followed by a couple of blanks from PEI, and then an unfortunate steal of 2, which manifested just from a missed shot there. 4-0 regardless. 4 ends to come, and 4 may be our lucky number tonight. Going through our rosters for Alberta 1, skipping is Kinley Burton. Playing Vice, but throwing second rock is Oliver Burton. Throwing second stones is Justice Jacques. The lead is Colby Yacey. And the alternate is Nate Burton, and that's coached by Tom Kitagawa. They're out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, and that's a very famous curling institution there in the lovely city of Edmonton. Representing Prince Edward Island out of the Cornwall Curling Club. That's in Cornwall, if anybody's keeping track at home on their score sheets. Skipped by Isaiah Dalton, and followed up by third Connor Bruce. Second is Seamus Herlihy, and got to give it up to Seamus for the hair and the name. That is just dandy. And the lead is Nate McRae, coached by AJ Campbell, and that's not AMJ Campbell, which is our sponsor of this sheet, and just AJ Campbell. Joined in the booth by Landon Rooney, the 2022 New Holland Canadian Junior Champion representing Ontario. Landon, talk about your experience, you know, the feeling you've made the playoffs. You're in control, and then you cruise your way through to a final. What's that feel like? What's going through your mind?
I like how you're using direct quotes from what I said right after we won. Yeah, so, you know, at the beginning of the week, we weren't playing as good as we would like. But it seemed like we definitely turned a switch almost. It was, I think, 3 days before the playoffs started. We were playing BC, and we won that game pretty good, and then it just seemed like after that we were just rolling along. Everything was working. Our sweeping was great. I got a much better handle of the ice as well. I wasn't bombing as many draws through the house. Yeah, and then it just seemed like every game after that we were pretty much in control for the most part.
And Rooney's Whitby Curling Club rink will be representing Canada at the 2022 or 23 Worlds. Time and date to be determined, and location as well. And it really was a pleasure to watch that live. I had the pleasure of getting to interview you after you'd won the championship, and quite a moment. Really felt the emotion. It was just what a ride, you know. So congratulations once again.
Yeah, thank you.
2.5, 3.
Definitely wasn't expecting it going into the week, but once you make the playoffs, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's all about who can get their rocks in the best spots first, and if you've got command, boy howdy, you can get it done.
We're there. All the way. We're to your broom. Go. To your broom. We're just there.
Alberta now bringing a third stone into play here on our feature sheet. This is sheet 6 here at the Oakville Curling Club.
There's a weird need to go on that side.
I know. It's like in
PEI with a lone corner guard to work with. Alberta saying, we're done with throwing guards. We're just going to draw everything into the house. Hit and roll being tasked now to Seamus Herlihy.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Bop that on the nose, remove it from play, and roll just a smidge. Shot remains Alberta 1 and 2.
Doing the thing again where you get top 12 and your rock's hitting the top 8. He says roll.
A little more infrastructure than we've seen in the previous ends. Justice Jacques now delivering.
Yep. Yes.
Whoa.
Hey, just clean. That's fine. That's a 3.
So he'll hit that rock thin, spill the shooter out of the house. Mission accomplished there for Jacques.
That's fine.
PEI going to try and bring that corner guard into play. And that'll be done via the hit and roll.
Hit and roll is not a bad call here. It's a couple other shots as well. You could play a little tap on that top 4 one and try and set up a pocket. You could also just straight wrap the corner. Just try and keep as many rocks in play as possible right now.
Certainly a great idea. As Hurley, he does make contact, moves 2 pieces of granite with his offering.
It's a pretty good result, actually, though. Kick that yellow behind the tee line. You can definitely use that later.
I'm kind of blessed, apparently.
Oliver Burton, as he settles in for his first.
Just don't let it get infected and stuff.
Sweeping to make this one, Curl. They'll hit it thin and roll big. It'll hang around just on the tee line. So play certainly being promoted to the wings here at this point, and that's got to be music to the ears of Prince Edward Island with
Yeah, just a little bit.
an Alberta Stone behind the tee line to work with. And an Alberta Stone splitting the tee line there on the far left-hand side of your screen.
Yeah, it's game on now. If PI can get one tucked under that corner, be looking real good for 2.
Yeah, and they had a couple opportunities there in the 4th. They were threatening a little. They're just one shot away, it seemed, from getting the rocks in great spots. And just a little bit of hard luck. Couldn't quite get it to the right spot.
Hard. Down.
Full credit to Alberta, though. They've been playing excellent thus far in this game.
Nate, gotta go. Yeah, right in, hard.
Yeah, that hit and roll by Oliver in the last end really turned that around.
Yeah, it was a big shot. Big shot.
Yeah, just flick to them.
PEI will make contact, but end up spilling out of the house, so it'll be a free look at appeal for Alberta 1. Gotta feel like it's a little bit of a missed opportunity here for Prince Edward Island. They had plenty to work with, and Ollie Burton might take it all away with one fell swoop.
Please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I got the red.
And then appeal is called and made.
Okay.
Gotta tell you, it may not translate well on the screen at home, but this Alberta rink is comprised of some very large men. They're certainly large in stature, and they're probably multi-sport athletes, if I were to hazard a guess. Seems to be the trend in curling is get buff and get good. Connor Bruce now for Prince Edward Island.
2-3. Line's good.
And Prince Edward Island, certainly a younger rink, but they are
Hard.
playing well, hanging tough.
Yeah. Right in. Really gotta go.
Get over.
Yep. Hard. Right in. Yep.
Hard.
Zarok will pull up just a smidge late, but serves as a long guard.
Yeah.
Of course he did that.
No bones about it, Alberta will be happy to peel. No point in trying to wrap one around on Alberta's first here.
Yeah, they'll just be looking to keep it simple.
Yeah, up 4 with just 3 ends remaining after this one. You got to feel fairly comfortable with that. Keep things under control. Kinley Burton now, his first.
Clean. Yes. Hard. Yes, clean.
Makes no mistake.
I got it.
It was actually quite a nice soft weight for appeal, and certainly bringing the sweepers into the occasion on that one. Gives you a little bit more margin for error in case you slide a little tight or a little wide. You can make that rock dance a little bit with your brushers.
Roll or no? those.
And who doesn't love a good dance partner?
Blank this.
I don't know. I'm not much of a dancer, Andrew.
Fair enough. You got me there. I might think I'm a good dancer, but probably not.
I would love to see that.
Oh, I'm sure there's video out there somewhere. Begrudgingly so. Isaiah Dalton delivering his first. PEI certainly switching gears now, looking for a blank.
Yeah, blank here's not horrendous. I mean, they're down 4, but if they can get a multiple score in the next end, then it'll be a 2-point, maybe even a 1-point game if they can get a 3.
Indeed, as the PEI offering strikes the Alberta stone a little thin and spills away. Another nice, clean open house here to work with for Alberta. Looks like they're going to get a free look at a clockwise draw.
Thank you.
Certainly doesn't overcomplicate the issue, you know. Open house, final stone of your respective team. It's draw time. Kenley Burton now, here in the 5th.
I don't think we can hurt it. Yeah, go.
Easy.
6.
Easy.
6, 7. 7. 7. 6. Yeah, we're 6, 7.
Sweepers indicating 6-7, which would be about top 4 or T line. And it'll slip behind. It's the number 8. That system popularized by the Randy Furby rink in the early 2000s. So it wasn't just all bad hair and corny TV shows. There was a lot of value in those early aught years.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the rock really.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it though. 10?
Yeah.
This is a pretty important shot here. Can't really afford to get forced right now.
Final stone in the 5th.
Nate, if anything. Nate. Nate.
This rock running a little.
Get more Seamus.
Should be good.
Roll.
A little quiet, it'll be a little bit too flush, so that'll stick around and be a score of 1 for Prince Edward Island as they find the mark on that stone. Unfortunately, they did want the blank. Alas, they'll have to cope with a score of 1. It'll be a 4-1 lead for Alberta, number 1. As that's a great shot of a team conference there after the end. Live from the Oakville Curling Club in the Greater Toronto area. Certainly nice to come visit this part of the country. Very rich and dense, lots of things to do. A beautiful shore of the Great Lakes of Lake Ontario. Always a pleasure to be down here. Nate McRae now getting us started for Prince Edward Island. First time they've been able to relinquish the hammer since the first end, really. Sometimes a different look, you know, you think, hey, you want the hammer as much as possible. Sometimes let's just get rid of it. We haven't been able to do much with it. Let's see if we can get the steel train rolling, right?
Yeah, they've had the hammer for the last 5 ends. It's definitely not a bad idea to change it up. And if they can steal 3 ends in a row, then tie game, extra end, that's fine.
Yeah, once you get to that extra end, anything is possible. Colby Yacey.
Heavy.
Mine's good.
He's been tasked with drawing to the wing.
Gotta be T. Top 12. Oliver inside.
Sweepers tending to this one rather carefully. They seem very satisfied with the weight.
Nice shot.
That'll cruise to just behind T-line.
Yeah, it looks like a 16-17.
So PEI now electing to play the come around on their number 2 guard. And this is one of the first instances we've seen PEI implement that stone, that guard that they throw.
Now we're drawing? We're drawing? Okay.
McRae now, his second.
It's close.
Line's full. It's top four.
Top four gotta be there.
Yeah.
Four, you're not there. Hard, boys, you're not there.
Top four. Hard. Right in. Yeah. You got it. Right
Sweeper's
in.
really going on this one.
Hard. Hard. Right to top four. Yep. Hard. You got it.
They're by the guard.
Nice shot.
Nice sweep as that rock will stop mostly in the 8-foot. It's shot stone as of right now.
15,
a great shot.
9.
Same way. You got it. Same as perfect.
Actually overcurled and poked out the other side. It's a great angle there from our friends at IKS Live who are bringing you this broadcast. So a big thank you to IKS Live for keeping the process nice, easy, and delivering a great product every single time.
Line's good. Oliver inside.
Alberta 1 looking to just freeze onto their own stone as they draw the wing.
Easy.
So similar weight and just undercurled a little, so
Top four.
perhaps a function of release on that stone. Either way, it's an opportunity now for Prince Edward Island to bury another around the center.
Yeah, interesting now. Alberta's made both of their shots, but if PI can execute this correctly, then Alberta's going to be chasing for one of the first times in this game.
Line's good. Line's really good.
Yeah, Prince Edward Island they've had opportunities to apply pressure, but just haven't been able to get those stones going in the right spots. So golden opportunity here. You know, you're down 4-1. You really want this one to be in the right spot. They're by the first guard. A little lighter than the intended target. Stop short, definitely. You heard Isaiah Dalton say it. That is not bad.
Yeah, definitely the right way to miss there. Back 12, back 8 isn't great, but another guard when you're down 3 without is more than fine.
Okay.
And so the plumbers will come out now to clear the center. That's just a Jacques delivery.
Get in the yellow. I got yellow.
They'll come across, make the double peel, and
Great shot.
really nice stuff there from Mr. Jacques.
That's fine. I know I shot 2, so.
Good shot. And 17.
So PEI, knowing that they've got to get some infrastructure going, look at that. Yeah, beautifully executed there. Makes the double peel, moves that PEI stone that was in the top of the 8-foot up a stone width. And that brings those 2 Alberta stones back into shot.
Connor. Where? 4? Whoa.
So the guard attempt bleeds a little deep. Ends up tapping their stone on the high side. Fairly natural double setup now for Alberta and very little risk of a jam.
Medium.
So golden opportunity here to now lie 3. Justice Jock with his second.
Whoa. Whoa. Colby. Gotta go.
Oh, I may touch this one, you guys.
Doesn't pan out, unfortunately, for the Alberta rink, but
Okay.
no real harm done in that situation. You would love to get both.
I think no matter how you hit it, it would always go in.
PEI still going to be throwing the guard here. Breathing a sigh of relief that they're not looking at 3 Alberta stones now.
Yeah.
Connor Bruce taking some time, parks, and delivers.
2, 3. Right here. Yeah. Right here. Take a look. Yeah. Hard. Right in. Gotta go. Yeah. Hard. You got it. Right in. Yep. Drag it over.
Sweeper's working to make that one curl, and it finishes it up nicely. Under curl still just a little bit, but that's not going to change the shot selection here for Alberta in the 6th end. They got a 3-point lead with the hammer. Oliver Burton now.
Yeah. Yes. Go, Justice, go. Go. I got time.
Hold your roll. Hard, go be hard.
And he'll strike the guard and roll away. Shooter does stick around, but rolls far enough.
Great combination.
PEI happy to throw another guard in this situation. Shot stone remains Alberta. Bruce now, his second.
Really tight. 2-3.
Close. Just light though.
Got a curl. Yep.
Yeah.
Hard. Right in.
Hard again.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Sweeper's working this one, promoting weight and curl.
Just Seamus.
Whoa. Nice shot.
Good.
Nice shot.
That's a great spot for that guard. If you're Team Alberta here, Landon, is there any urgency to try this run back, or are you happy with a straight peel?
I think if you're Alberta, you're perfectly fine with getting one here. So I'd imagine wherever PEI puts their guards, they were just going to peel. I think PEI will guard again one more time.
Hold your roll.
Yeah, no, we ain't rolling.
Zarok will be a little bit more flush than they would have liked, and Shooter spills to a precarious spot.
Yeah, that certainly spices things up a little bit.
Yeah, almost caught between both calls there. It's a really difficult thing to do, especially as a skip, as I'm sure you know, is to when to call the audible.
Yeah, especially on a shot like that, because you'd hate to just miss the run back by a hair and then leave the guard.
Might be able to get around that, but I like just coming in there.
Yeah.
Then it's really tough for them to get it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is certainly one of those situations where
There.
if you're newer to the sport, you're sitting there looking, well, my shot stone now is a guard. How could that be a bad thing? You know, and really the reality is quite the opposite.
What are you looking for here?
What?
What are you looking for?
Draw around. There's yellow.
Well, okay.
Am I in the yellow? Okay.
Are we first right now or?
No,
That seems like a lot of ice.
the yellow.
Where do we gotta be to be first?
Like full 8, fighting 4 foot.
Okay.
Okay.
So Isaiah Dalton
Catalyst.
hashing out the details of the sweepers, talking about where he wants this stone. And opportunity for him now. Here in the 6th with his first.
Line good. Where's it? We need T-line.
Seamus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard. Hard, you gotta go, yep. Bring it to D, bring it to D.
Gotta go.
Burnt that.
Did you seriously burn that?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, burnt stone being called there, and that's the right thing to do. You burn it, keep yourself honest, and that rock gets pulled right away.
Yeah, I don't want to play the outside. Just easy.
It happens more frequently than you might think,
Yeah, what the heck?
certainly at the club level.
I don't like the outside.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, neither do I.
So a little unfortunate there for Prince Edward Island, but good for them for keeping the play honest.
Yeah, nose or hair roll.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very tempting to just pretend that never happened, but good on them for admitting to it.
Yeah, and that's a textbook rule there. If you burn it between the hog lines, it gets pulled. You don't even let it run. If you burn it past the hog line, you stop sweeping, let the rock run, and the opposing skip
Yep.
then chooses with the fate of that stone.
Sweet, whoa.
Kinley Burton
Whoa.
is offering now, crossing the hog line.
Take it low.
That'll be on the nose, and Alberta will sit 3.
I like that more than
Yep.
So the discussion now being, where is PEI going to hide their final stone?
Don't let him burn it this time.
Steal is certainly potential. Not easy.
I don't think that's first.
They're one good draw away from putting some real pressure on Alberta here.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Yeah, this is a similar shot to what he just played. A little harder now because that yellow's a rock higher, but
It happens.
Dalton now, his final stone here in the 6th.
Line good. Wait on you guys. Okay. Line's sticking out.
You might knock that through.
Way up. At this rate, might as well. Yep.
Behind the tee.
That stone was a little heavy.
There's a lot on that one.
And under curls and actually punches the Alberta stone, so they'll be sitting 3.
I guess it maybe stops them from getting 4.
Just a smidge overthrown, and we've seen it all game long. If you overthrow that rock, it is not going to curl quite as much as it would if you threw the correct weight.
I don't like that.
Makes it tough to put the broom down.
No, I like it.
Really encourages you to be very precise on your delivery. You know what they say, Landon? Curling is a slippery game played on ice, and it is a difficult one.
oh yeah, these guys are making it look easy, but there's nothing easy about curling.
Which line?
Final stone in the 6th, Alberta looking to score an extra point.
Are we good? Race perfect. We're fine.
Are we by?
We're fine.
Sweepers attending this one. Doesn't look like it needs any help.
Got it.
They're by that red stone there, and you can mark it 4 for Alberta here in the 6th with the hammer, so a huge conversion.
4. You got a big one. 4. 4 yellow.
Confirmed now, 4 yellow, absolutely. It was never a doubt.
Walked right in front of the rock.
And that'll make our score 8-1 as we proceed to the 7th. Big end there for Alberta. And again, just another instance where PEI had a couple of opportunities to get some rocks cooking in the right spots and just didn't quite pan out for them. This is the 2022 U18 Canadian Curling Championships live from Oakville, Ontario at the Oakville Curling Club. And we thank the Oakville Curling Club for their hospitality and hosting this wonderful event. They've done an excellent job thus far, and really looking forward to getting this week on. Only our 2nd day of action here. This is draw 5. We started on Sunday evening. Certainly a lot of draws. We've got a long day tomorrow. 5 draws on your Tuesday, and we'll be broadcasting 3 of them. 11, 2:30, and 5:45 p.m. Eastern.
Really tight. No, Oliver.
So the Ocho goes on the board for Alberta as we proceed to the 7th. PEI with hammer now.
Okay.
This is one of those games where now you're starting to think, well, let's just get comfortable with draw away. Let's get acclimatized with some draw lines.
Yeah, just make some shots. I don't mind them playing the 7th. You might see some teams shake, but it's still early in the week, so it would be nice just to end this game off on a good note.
Where? Just 2, 3.
Yeah, always ending on a positive note is a great idea.
Line's
And
okay.
this being a youth sport, the attrition and endurance of these athletes really isn't much of a question, as I'm sure they're all very able-bodied.
2, 3. Just 2, 3.
They can handle a couple games a week, no doubt. A 6-game round robin awaits these teams, and then a single knockout playoff bracket follows, and your record will determine which bracket you end up in. There's a championship bracket, a consolation bracket, a B1, a B2, a C1, and a C2 bracket, as we have 48 teams.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Only ever justice.
No, sorry, 42 teams, 21 on each side. And Alberta will be happy to continue just plugging stones into the house here.
Hit and roll. Control.
So a single corner guard available here for Prince Edward Island. Nate McRae, his 2nd.
Heavy.
Trying to pull back, couldn't really, so.
Connor.
You sure?
Yeah, Connor. Connor.
Yeah.
Okay. Connor. Hard roll.
Nice result there as it'll roll just past the nose of its fellow Yellowstone. Alberta indicating they want to play a hit and roll long to the other wing.
Well, yeah. There you go.
That's Justice Jacques in the hack, ensuring the running surface is clean in front of his stone as he settles and delivers.
Medium up!
Whoa!
Medium.
Hard, Colby.
All the way. Hard, come
Hard, Colby.
Come on, come on.
Nicely done there. Removes the red stone, spills the shooter. There's now just slightly less traffic in there. And certainly advantageous to the Alberta 1 rink at this point.
Control.
Same roll control.
Yep.
Seamus Hurley now.
Nate.
We're good.
Nate, gotta go. Hard. Yeah. Hard. All the way.
Hard.
Gotta go. Whoa. Yep. Right in. No roll.
That rock will be a little on the low side, rolls to the wing.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, really nice. Certainly behind cover, and probably looks like it's even more buried from the right-handed hack. That's a great shot there, but you can hear plenty of fans here at the Oakville Curling Club. We got fans out on the ice on the bleachers. We got fans on the warm side, enjoying the great amenities that the Oakville Curling Club has to offer.
Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard.
Watch the one.
That offering is a straight peel. Nicely executed. Tolerance on that shot, you know, if you take the guard, that's no problem. If you get the rock in the house, well, that's just fine too. Hurley now. His second.
2, 3. Yeah. Hard. Gotta go. Yeah. Right in. Hard. Gotta go. Hard curl. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Right in. Yep. Drag it over as far as you can. You got it. Yep.
Fun fact about Seamus Hurley, he's actually born in Toronto, but he's lived his entire life in PEI, so certainly an Islander through and through.
17-7. Wait, perfect.
Was it tight?
Yes. Please.
Take the red.
Fairly routine peel there for Alberta. As you know, they'll just be blasting everything in sight at this point. A 7-point lead here in the 7th end. No point in messing around and instigating any kind of risk. Isaiah Dalton for Prince Edward Island wisely calling for another guard. And that task will fall to Connor Bruce as he delivers.
Right here. Got a curl. Seamus. Hard. Seamus. Drag it over. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Right in. Yep. Drag it deep. Gotta go. Yep. Right in.
They're sweeping to make this thing curl. That's a nice shot there.
Okay. Just a tad wide. Weight was good.
Either way, Alberta will be playing this peel. Angle looks like you could almost get both of them, but no point in getting too cute. Just make the guard go away. It should be mission critical.
Clean. Clean.
Take the red, I'll take the yellow.
Get the red.
So he'll be thin and make that shot. All but routine for this Alberta rink at this point.
Yeah, they've been money on their peels this game.
And that's a great way to protect a lead and feel extra comfortable. Nothing worse than nosing a peel.
Line's better.
It's got enough weight.
Where?
There.
Okay. Seamus, if you can.
No. We're probably biting.
16-2.
Yeah, the Prince Edward Island guard will slip a little deep, and that'll find most of the 12-foot. So the double now certainly in play.
I like that.
If you're Alberta and you end up giving up a deuce here, it's certainly nothing to cry over. You'd still be up 8-3 with the hammer going into the final end of this game, as we are scheduled for 8 ends in this U18 championship.
Okay, you got it. I think he's checking the second angle.
But you make the double, you look really good on TV. Everybody loves a little flair, right?
Oh yeah, I think there is something to be said for style points.
100%. Though it may not show on the scoreboard, it certainly shows in the scorecards and in the fans' hearts.
Yep, go right up. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Yeah, right on cue. You can put a big red star next to that one for
He's
extra.
just showing off.
Really nice double there. Kenley Burton making it look easy.
Yeah, this is looking like a really solid team. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a deep run this week.
Yeah, they've certainly improved as even this game went on. You know, they had a couple draws slipping deep early in this game, and they've adjusted so well and
Draw to it.
made the shots that they're
What do you want?
when they really counted. A couple of pressure shots that came through in their favor.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that, like 15?
Had less.
16?
Yep.
Okay.
It just feels like canon at this point. You know, teams from Alberta, you know they're going to compete. A lot of very skilled and very talented curlers coming from the Wild Rose province.
Girl, if you can. Come over
Absolutely.
here. Yep. Girl.
Yep.
Prince Edward Island now looking to freeze on this corner.
Hard, girl.
And that's certainly the right call at this point.
Hard, right in. Gotta go.
Yep.
Yep.
Sweepers are working this one. Great line on that, and can't quite tell from the overhead angle. Not too sure whose shot, to be honest. Not sure it matters. I think Mr. Burton will be ripping anyway.
Jam. And if they miss, it leaves the tap. So.
Fairly simple for Alberta at this point. If it's red, you make it go away. And even if you end up hitting this on the nose, at least you're still in the house. You'll end up losing the yellow at the back, but not a big deal. Kenley Burton now, his final stone in 7. He'll be thin across the top and keep his other stone around. That is, that's pretty swaggy as well. So an open draw awaits Prince Edward Island should they choose to take it. They could elect to hit and blank.
Comfortable the draw is, but
I'd say draw.
same weight.
Yeah.
Like a tad more.
Don't hit the camera.
Same is fine. Same would be top 4, so.
Probably.
As you can hear Isaiah Dalton conferring with his sweepers, and this, the final stone here in the 7th end. A draw for 1 for Prince Edward Island.
Line good, weight on you. Weight on you.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yep.
Sweepers took their time, and they're now working this one. And even Connor Bruce coming out of the house for some fresh legs there, working this. Never a doubt that's going to be clean to the forefoot for a single score. Prince Edward Island.
Yeah. All right. Again.
And that's going to be all from our feature sheet here in the 6th. 8-2, the final score in favor of Alberta 1, and you can mark that as Alberta 1's first victory. And PEI will fall to 0-2, and they'll certainly look to come back stronger in their future campaigns. My name is Andrew Denny. I was joined by Mr. Landon Rooney, who was Canadian champion 2022, New Holland Juniors out of Ontario. Landon, thank you so much for bringing your wisdom and your kindness into the booth.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to watching some more great curling this week.
Absolutely, and I'm going to do my letter best to get you back in here because I had a blast in here with you. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, at the same time, same channel. In the meantime, you have yourselves a fine evening, and we will talk to all of you soon. Stay safe and be well. Take care.